Good day, friends. It is me, HLModTech, and I'm back again with another flight in space project. My friends, we're going to practice the forces of flight and the attitudes of flight, so let's get cracking. Alright, friends, to do this, you need any of the airplanes that we've built. When you find one of them, let's make a copy so you do not wreck what you did. So you hit the duplicate off the gear, and now that it's loaded, let's quickly adjust it so it has the forces of flight on it. Before we get started, let's quickly check our parts. This is a fuselage. This is your wing or your airfoil. These are called ailerons. These are called flaps. In the back you've got elevators, a rudder, a horizontal. This is the horizontal stabilizer, and this is the vertical stabilizer. And those are the parts of your aircraft. Alright, friends, so grab your entire aircraft and either lift it up or do control up arrow to get it up in the air. There are 4 kinds of forces that affect our aircraft. We're going to list those super quickly, and we're going to use a cube so that they show up where we want. Stretch the cube so it's crazy long. We don't care how skinny it is. And then we want to select just those 2 pieces. Notice it says 2 shapes. We're going to do a line, and we're going to make the blue one the master and choose center. Put your work plane up on that red shape that we just made, and we're going to put some scribble out there. Now we need to make a scribble up arrow and hit done. And then I'm going to tell you to shrink it, and I'm going to put a size 2. This is our first force that affects flight, and it is called lift. Click on your text button and backspace and type the word lift. It is what brings the plane up in the air, and I'm going to make it a cooler color so it shows up better. Back here we need to draw another arrow. This one is going to be called drag. So once again, drop your scribble, draw an arrow pointing that way. Remember, these don't have to be perfect. Just hit done, change your thickness to 2, and then beside it or above it, we're going to put the word drag. Simply bring out your text, backspace, and type drag. Once again, you can pick a cool color so that it shows up. And now let's go down below and draw another arrow. Let's draw an arrow that points down. Remember, these do not have to be perfect. They just have to point the right way. Change your thickness to 2. And then we need to add the words for this direction. The force that moves us this way is weight. This is what's always trying to pull the plane down. I'm going to pick purple. I'm going to make sure my arrow is down below with the arrow key. And then the last one is the one that makes it go. Put your arrow. This one goes out to the front. And this, my friends, is called thrust. 2, and bring out our text. Always backspace. And thrust is created by the engines that are pushing you forward. And pick a color that you think is cool. Get those arranged so that they fit pretty nice. And this will help you as you take your quizzes later in class. I'm going to click on the red piece and delete it now. I'm going to put the work plane back on the ground, and we need to create a group of those words. Now the easy way to do this is to select all your airplane and hide it. Make sure you even get the little pieces. And then with all the airplane hid, select your new labels and hit group. I want to keep my cool colors, so I'm going to turn on the multicolor, and then I'm going to lock these so that they never move, because those forces are always there. When we bring back show all, we can now see our airplane. And real quickly, we're going to use our airplane to show the attitudes of flight as well. I'm going to hide these. I'm going to grab my airplane, and I'm going to make it a group so that I don't make it move anywhere. Once again, I do like the multicolor. And let me show you the first attitude of flight. It is called roll. This happens on a longitudinal axis, and it's how a plane banks. Make sure when you're done you do undo so that your plane goes back to flat. The second one I want to show you is pitch. Once again, with the plane selected, it's on this axis, and this is how a plane climbs into the sky or dips down towards the ground. I'm going to get it back to straight. You can always hit undo to make sure that yours is totally flat. The last one we want to talk about is yaw. Yaw is around this axis. It spins around its middle, left or right. This is controlled by the rudder. Roll is controlled by the ailerons. And pitch, where it climbs or dips, is controlled by the elevators. And those are your 3 attitudes of flight. Alrighty friends, hopefully that helps you as you learn the 4 forces of flight and your attitudes of flight. If you're in my class, I want you to bring everything back and turn in a screenshot of this page where you're showing the 4 forces of flight. Remember, all you have to do is click that button and put it in your folder and turn it in. I am going to label mine 4 forces and put my initials after it. Of course, friends, if you enjoyed the video, please give it a like. If you got a question, comment, or suggestion, add it down below. If you haven't subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? Smash that subscribe button, and last but not least, hit that notification bell if you want to be the first to know when there's a brand new video from me, HLModTech. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.